We're in downtown Zagreb, and very bustling. We're on our way to the police station for registration. Well, we're sitting here having coffee and cream, waiting for our landlord so we could go in and register. The police office, well, it's not exactly a police office. It looks like a post office, civil service, DMV. Yeah. Yeah, they're all piling in. And so we're going there to register. With all those people, I don't know how long it's going to take. We'll see. But anyway, it's very pleasant here. Zagreb's it looks like a great city. Right by our neighborhood, we have a bread shop. We have fresh fruits and vegetables, little market. All kinds of coffee houses, coffee bars. There's tons of coffee bars, and that's all. Nobody serves food in these coffee bars. They're just coffee and drinks. That's it. Beer, liquor, coffee. And yesterday we're walking around, and there were, I don't know, how many were there? There were about 10, a dozen that we passed. And they're all full. People sitting outside, drinking their coffee and having a beer after work. So, it's a little different. Yeah, very sociable. And it looks like there's some kind of college next to us. So there's a lot of young kids. But there's a whole mix of different ages at these coffee shops. Fun. Last night we spent a nice night having a spaghetti dinner. And tonight we'll probably go to the market, buy some stuff, and sit out on the patio. What do you think? If it's not too cold, but it seems like it's warming up a little bit. Well, it's raining, and the flower vendors are just closing up. We stopped for some sardines. They were so good. See, they get all the fresh fish from the Adriatic Sea, which is only probably about an hour away by car. So they get fish deliveries. The waiter says they get fish deliveries every day. There's a big market up here. We'll probably visit that tomorrow.
Noted for its market.
The what?
The city is noted for its market.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
City is noticed for its marketplace.
Oh, yes. Ah, yes. How true. Oh, yes.
Just making fun of me. So we got all squared away with not the police, the tax office registration. Actually, we didn't have to pay any tax. It's the landlord that apparently pays the taxes. But he was very, very nice. He's a really nice guy. And it took a little while, but he took us to a cafe, sat us down in the cafe, and bought coffee. We were talking with him, and then he said, "I'll wait in line. You guys just sit here, and I'll wait, and then I'll text you when we're ready." So, and that's what we did. We just sat in the cafe and got a text. He said, "Come on over. You're next in line." So we went over, and
He was waiting an hour and a half.
yeah, he was waiting for about an hour and so. And they took our passports. They processed them all, and then we were done. Now, I'm not sure if we have to do this in every city we visit, but we'll see. We're in the main cathedral in the old square. See these paintings? Remember those Raphaels in Vienna? Well, this is those giant Raphaels. This is the kind of thing they were used for. They put them in the church. They're enormous. I can't get enough light in here right now. But this church, just like the others, they're all gorgeous. They're giant, high Gothic era. Enormous ceilings. I just can't get enough light. It's a very dim church. So you can't see the ceilings. Stained glass, beautiful stained glass. Here's a side altar. Where? Oh, there's a body in the altar, apparently. Permanently. I have to go take a look at this body. Bishop Stephen. Beautiful casket. It's time for offering to save our sorry souls. Beautiful church. Got it. The church in the main square with this beautiful monument. This is the old town. There's two old towns around here. Get the new old town and the old town. The old town was a walled city fortress. And the new old town was built outside the walls later on. That's some of the old spire replaced by a new spire. That's how they redid that, because it was so old they had to just replace it all. This is showing the model of the replacement.
There was a huge earthquake that stopped the clock.
Oh, really?
And then, after the earthquake, they tried to do some reconstruction. But then, in the communist era, there was no work done. It was all just left. And now they're restoring it again. And over here are examples of what the stonework looked like from the erosion, and how they recreated it and recarved it. And this whole massive reconstruction of it.
Yes.
So you can see the original is just plain
It's worn
nothing,
away. It's amazing.
pollution and such, all just made it completely disintegrate.
Yeah, it's incredible what pollution will do to it. Huh.
Restoration, you can see up there what they.
Yeah. It's all cleaned on this side. The one spire is all clean. They're doing the other spire.
They're not cleaning it, but
Yeah, restoring it.
rebuilding all the stone.
It's gorgeous. Adverse atmospheric conditions eroded the stone over the decades. Lack of funds, neglect, and disrespect for the Catholic Church in communist times made the maintenance impossible. The Second Radical Revolution in 1990. Each stone was taken out and replaced by a new one, carved after the original. Huh? So you hear that box clicker? That's what indicates when to cross. It starts beeping a lot faster. So this is crossing with the green man. See how fast? Now you're crossed, and it's a low clip, slower. Hour traffic. This is kind of one of the main drags here. Lots of traffic. It's about 5 o'clock. Just like at home, except the cars are smaller. We haven't seen one truck since we got to Europe. They don't sell trucks over here. It's all cut. There are some SUVs, but no trucks.